1 and 2 are two of the most influential games of my life. I still remember being 5 and not even being allowed to look at the TV while my friend played it. It created this sort of taboo, like I needed to know what this game was. Like, why wasn't I allowed to see it? And of course, when I finally played it, it was unlike anything else I'd ever played. You know, I was used to Super Mario or Final Fantasy or Sonic. These cartoony aesthetic games that didn't have the raw, dark grittiness of Doom. But of course, you already know this from my previous Doom video. At least I hope so. I only released it three years ago. But this video is not about Doom 1 and 2, it's about Doom. I mean Doom 4, because fuck that shit, it is Doom 4, it is not Doom. You cannot just rebrand an entire series, let alone an iconic one. Could you imagine if we just released Alien? Yeah, hey, you guys go see the new Alien movie, Alien? The one that doesn't have Sigourney Weaver, any of the original cast and crew. No, Alien, this is Alien. Welcome to 2016 everybody, let's rebrand everything.
What is this? What is this? For what? Why?
Fast forward to 2016. The future is dark and bleak. There's constant downpours of acid rain, and consumerism has taken over. But wait, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. It's Doom 4. Marketed towards people who were fed up with the modern FPS formula, or probably just a cash grab for Bethesda, Doom 4 aimed to reinvent modern FPS. Or at least cater to the 13-year-old demographic that never played Doom 1 or 2 and just assumed it was metal music and running really fast. And if it sounds like I'm being pessimistic, it's because I was. I mean, look at the 6-month lead up to the release of the game. They really pushed this esports mentality for the multiplayer. Which, by the way, is another really annoying trend that people keep trying to make the next big esports game. Another thing I really wasn't digging was this overuse of this in-your-face finisher system. They'd be showing footage and the player would be constantly stopping to finish the enemy for health and ammo. I just didn't like it. I mean, let's face it, id Software doesn't really have any of the original brains left. What if you replaced all the members of Radiohead? Is it still Radiohead? No, it's not. It's just a band with the name Radiohead. This was a game for people who never played Doom, but knew of Doom's legacy. I feel like I'm being a little bit cynical, but it felt like this game was ignoring the exact demographic that was going to be passionate about it. Like it was on a crash course for mediocreness.
He's going over that cliff!
Then the game came out. And you know what? It wasn't that bad. In fact, it was kind of good. The movement felt smooth and the gameplay felt focused. The guns felt satisfying and balanced. The enemies provided challenge. It encouraged walking off the padded line to find secrets and weapons. Hell, most of the levels left it completely open for you to figure out how to achieve your goal. It didn't have the stupid regenerating health or one-way doors. Each level felt unique with strong colors giving every map a different identity. There was no hand-holding or rushing you through an area for story, no dumb cutscenes about why we're here and what we need to do. And the music by composer Mick Gordon is fantastic, containing lots of throwbacks and homages to tracks of the previous titles. The game felt like a child of the original Dooms in Doom 3. It felt like the point of the game was to have fun. It felt like Doom.
Computer malfunction.
But then something happened. The game's strong points started being overshadowed by its flaws. The levels started becoming more linear, there were one-way doors locking my progress forward and making collectibles unobtainable. The secrets weren't really secrets when you had an auto map telling you where to find them. I started only using 1 or 2 guns through the entire game. Once I got the super shotgun upgraded, it became 1 gun. Nightmare mode was, well, not really a nightmare. The game got easier as you got more and more upgrades. Which brings me to my next point, the Praetor and Rune upgrades, which would reward you by objectively making the game easier. I don't believe a game should get easier as a reward, which is a fate that a lot of modern games seem to suffer. I never feel accomplished at the end of my trials, I just feel like I figured out the gimmick. I died more at the beginning of the game than I ever did on the second half. I also wasn't much a fan of the mission challenges. It felt more like a hindrance distracting me from fully enjoying the game. The completionist in me kept reloading entire levels just to make sure I didn't miss anything. It also doesn't help that my save file corrupted about 3/4 of the way in, after I completed all the challenges and runes. maybe aware of how problematic these systems were. Honestly, just didn't have it in me to do the game over again. The best way I can describe it is like the game Resident Evil 5. Under the right conditions, it's a fantastic game, aka playing in co-op and specifically chapters 3 and 4. You get this visual feel of how good the game can be before it starts its downward slope, going back to the mediocre mess that it started as. That's my issue with Doom 4. The middle of the game is so strong that it overshadows the rest of the game. This is also the period in the game that I almost had no weapon upgrades or rune upgrades. Furthermore, the deathmatch multiplayer, which by the way was outsourced to Certain Affinity, who worked on such titles as Halo and Call of Duty, is lackluster and pathetic at best. Why they would give the multiplayer to the people who've worked on Halo and Call of Duty for the last 10 years is beyond me.
But all that aside, I think Doom 4's biggest downfall is a lack of modding support.
Snap Map just doesn't cut it. Honestly, id Software should have just trusted the modding community more than they did. Because when you give your community the right tools, they can take something from this to this. This is total chaos. A recently released Doom 2 mod by Wadaholic. Not bad. But with all that being said, do I think Doom 4 is a bad game? When we return, we'll find out. I hate to sound like that I didn't like Doom 4 because honestly, I think it's one of the greatest modern shooters we've had to date. It's flawed, yeah, but bad? I don't know. Not really. Though I'd like to bring up a few points that probably should be mentioned. That said, the single player is pretty dang good. It's probably one of the best mainstream attempts at bringing flair into a dying genre that I've not seen since Wolfenstein: The New Order and Old Blood. Which, by the way, are two amazing titles that you need to buy ASAP. I think, honestly, it should be given some credit. They could have done anything. They could have done this. That's the original Doom 4 concept, which was literally just Call of Duty Apocalypse. And yeah, maybe Doom 4 was a safe sequel, but at least it was an attempt at pleasing the right audience. A very flawed attempt, but hey, you know, at least we're getting there. Hey, maybe in another 20 years we'll get Doom 5 and we'll have Android Carmack and Neo-Hybrid AI Romero working on it. Maybe? Yeah, probably not. Anyone else excited for Black Room?
Hey you! Can you help us? Hey!
So is Doom 4 better than original Doom? Well, no. The original Doom is just so solid that even after all these years, to me, it hasn't aged a day. And with all the mods, custom levels, total conversions, and more, Doom's modding scene still continues to be one of the best modding scenes around. But with all that being said, Doom 4 gives me hope. It says to me that the industry is ready for a change. A change from all the copy-paste formulaic modern FPS titles that we've been stuck with for over a decade now. And if Doom 4 is the catalyst for that change to happen, well, then maybe it's just as important as Doom 1 after all. But alas, this is just my opinion of Doom 4. And you know what?
How you take that is up to you.
My stomach fucking hurts.
But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell I got here? I don't belong here. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Hey, it's me, I'm the Doom guy. What's up? It's me just dooming around, you know, doing what Doom guys do. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the shotgun and I'm gonna shoot some space demons. Okay, bye.